cage full of hair. Oh, here's a small sign saying Bertram, the world's fattest hamster. Wow. I don't know if Bertram really is the fattest hamster in the world, but I reckon he's right up there. Wow! The wagon is like a house on wheels. Probably wasn't cheap. I definitely wouldn't want to get into a punch-up with the pony that pulls this wagon. I can't just take the crystal ball. The showman would notice it missing. The cage is lined with straw. There are lots of pigeon feathers and, well, the other stuff the pigeons leave lying around. I'll just take one feather, a big clean one. There's nothing else of interest in the cage, as long as I don't want to fertilize a couple of football pitches. An empty cage, I guess. The sign says, Ziggy the invisible pink squirrel may bite. Please stay back. Ziggy's doing well, I think. There are a total of 16 different fields on the wheel, 4 colours and 4 symbols in every possible combination. The chance of guessing the right segment is 1 in 16. I wouldn't bet my gold on that. If I had any gold. The chance of guessing the right segment is 1 in 16. I wouldn't bet my gold on that, if I had any gold. Those are the cards that Mr. Shieldhand gave me. They're much worse than his cards. Hello.
Wilbur, what can I do for you?
Excuse me, but your hamster, Bertram, isn't he a little overweight?
Of course, he's the fattest hamster in the world.
But isn't the cage just a touch too small for him?
No, Bertram likes it cosy, and he doesn't move around all that much.
Oh, imagine that. Are you sure there's nothing wrong with the squirrel?
You think so? It looks pretty normal to me.
Maybe the crystal ball from the mage school would work better. His other predictions are pretty useless.
You're all right, aren't you? I hope he's all right. It's such an impressive animal, don't you think?
Oh, yes. Cute little rodent there.
But feisty. He could rip off your finger with those fangs if you're not careful.
Hello.
Wilbur, what can I do for you?
Could I have a go on the Wheel of Fortune, please?
With pleasure.
How does it work?
As you can see, there are 4 different colors. Red, yellow, green, and blue. You tell me which color the wheel is going to stop on. If you manage to get it right 3 times in a row, then you win the jackpot.
Isn't it rather unlikely that someone would be able to guess the right color 3 times in a row?
If it was easy, then the top prize wouldn't be a sack of gold.
Okay.
Which color do you want?
It'll stop on red.
All right then, off we go. Outstanding! You guessed right. You see, it isn't so difficult. So, on we go. Just 2 more correct guesses to win. Which colour do you want?
It'll stop on green.
All right then, off we go. Unbelievable! 2 in a row. Do you know what that means?
Not really. Does it have something to do with the space-time continuum?
Not quite. It means that you are just 1 away from winning a pile of gold.
Oh, the pressure.
Which colour do you want?
It'll stop on blue.
All right then, off we go. Oh, sadly that was completely wrong. Do you want to try again?
I don't think so.
As you wish. You are welcome.
Hello.
Wilbur, what can I do for you?
Could you predict my future again, please?
I'd be happy to. Hocus poke.
That looks a lot different than it did last time. Mr. Wupperman? Hello? He looks like he's completely out of it. Wonder if I can ask him questions. Was that an answer to my question? Can you speak as well? Okay. Will I fulfill my mission and give the Archmage the ring? No? But then it will all be for naught. Will something bad happen to me during this adventure? Will I be hurt? Am I going to die? Oh. Then tell me.
Huh? I must have fallen asleep again. Excuse me.
You don't know anymore?
No? About what?
Oh, nothing. I think he really saw into the future this time. But he seems to wake up after a few questions. It's almost impossible to predict the correct segment 3 times in a row. I'll be old and grey before that happens. It's almost impossible to... Hello.
Wilbur, what can I do for you?
Could you predict my future again?
I'd be home.
He's in a trance again. I think I can... Yeah, okay. If Mr. Wupperman always wakes up after a few questions, I'd have to carefully consider exactly what I want to ask him. I think I can do that. Is the colour blue or is it not blue? So, one of the two. That's a help. But the colour is shown on the wheel. I'm good at this kind of thing. Could you predict...
I'd be home.
He's in a trance again. He woke up after 5 questions, so that means I'll have to find out the right 3 colours in just 5 questions. Is it green? Is it yellow? Is it blue or yellow? Let's go to the next spin. Let's go to the next spin. Is it blue? Is it yellow?
What's wrong with...
Oh, could you put...
I'd...
He's in a trap. Is it red? Let's go to the next spin. Is it green? Let's go to the next spin. Is it yellow? Is it green? Is it blue or yellow?
What's wrong with me? I must have dozed.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Could we play another?
We can play 2 more. Which colour do...
It'll stop on red.
All right then, off we go. Outstanding. You guessed right. You see, it isn't so difficult. So, on we go. Just 2 more correct guesses to win. Which colour do you want?
It'll stop on green.
All right then, off we go. Unbelievable! 2 in a row. Do you know what that means?
Not really. Does it have something to do with the space-time continuum?
Not quite. It means that you are just 1 away from winning a pile of gold.
Oh, the pressure.
Which colour do you want?
It'll stop on red.
All right then, off we go. I don't believe it. The chances are...
Roughly 1 in a million?
Exactly. Perhaps you can see into the future, just like me.
Certainly not as well as you do. Do I get my sack of gold now?
But of course, you've won it.
Oh, thanks ever so much. Hello.
Wilbur, what can I do for you?
I'll just be going.
I have seen that you are going to come back. See you then.
Master Marcus.
Yes?
Do you know anything about card games? Have you played Master of Dragon Slayer's Defender?
Yes, I played it for a while, before Wob came out, but I always lost to Shield Hand. Back then, he was still old Pew's assistant. He always went on and on about how great he was. No wonder with those cards.
I'm playing against him at the moment and I don't have a ghost of a chance.
I wouldn't mind seeing young Bartholomew knocked from his throne. Here, these are the best cards I've got.
Thanks, I'll put them in my deck, then I can use them in the next match.
Give him all you've got.
I'll go and get what I need then.
If you say so.
Those are the cards that Mr. Shieldhand gave me. They're much worse than his cards. This could be an excellent card, but just one half won't help me much. Hello, Mr. Merchant.
Ah, the mercenary. Have you fixed that rat yet?
I think I'll be able to get you the mask soon enough.
It's about time. What do you want?
I have to go.
If you have...
Mr. King?
How can I help you?
The town guard is a huge sandwich, and if I beat him at a game of cards, it's mine.
The town guard has always got lots of delicious food with him, but he'd never risk losing any of it. He must be pretty sure that he's not going to lose his game.
At the moment, I'm afraid that's a very real possibility. Mr. Shieldhand has much better cards than I do.
What kind of cards are they?
Different game cards, all with a picture and some text. The backs are blue with brown lines.
I've seen something like that before. Let me think about it.
Very well. I need to get some...
You want to draw up a new plan of action, eh?
Those are the cards that Mr. Shieldhand gave me. They're much worse than his cards. Mr. King?
How can I help you?
I need to get...
You want to draw up a new plan of action, eh?
That's disgusting sewer slime, and to top it off, it's mouldy too. Hopefully I'll never be forced to touch it. How else? Those are disgusting things. I'm not getting any closer than 3 steps away from that. We gnomes live below Earth ourselves, but this isn't doing anything for me. The other rats will be back there somewhere, lonely and hungry. Mr. King?
How can I help?
I need to get...
You want to...
This could be an excellent card, but just one half won't help me much. Hello,
Ah,
I think
it's about time. What do you...
I want to buy...
What then?
I need some magically treated cloth. About a roll.
Yep, I've got that here. That's 2 gold per thigh.
No problem. I have a pile of gold here.
Really? Excellent. Because that's just about what a roll costs these days.
But that's just a few thighs.
2 gold per thigh is the net price. The rest is taxes. The state clobbers all of us.
But I need that gold to pay my tuition fees at the mage school.
You're much better off investing your gold in magically treated cloth. You're never going to become a mage anyway.
Oh yes, I will. And at any rate, you're not getting this pile of gold. Hello, Mr. I think
It's about time.
I want to buy...
What?
I need...
Yep.
A thigh. How much is that?
A good 2 dwarf's feet, or 1.5 minotaur inches. 3/8 gnome, if you like.
I see. And how many thighs to the roll?
About 1 1/4 sea stone rods.
That's about 2.5 fathoms, right? That should do it. That seems pretty expensive to me.
The prices have just gone up. You just can't imagine how much demand there is for magically worked cloth when there's a war on. It's a hell of a business.
I don't see anything. I have to go. Maybe I'll come by later.
If you have to.
Hello.
Wilbur, what can I do for you?
I'll just be going.
I have seen that you're...
That's a map of the area.
Psst! Wilbur! Psst! Down here!
Hello. What's up?
I've got something for you.
A game card?
I knew I'd seen something like that before. It was swimming around in the sewer, but it stayed dry. It's got a protective coating, you see? It seems to be part of a special card. Auntie Juanita said that the owner threw himself from a tower after he accidentally dropped it down the drain.
Wow. Thanks.
I hope it helps you. Good luck.
Shield Hand won't accept the torn card. I'll have to repair it. I am now the proud owner of a handful of slime. Hello, Mr. Merchant.
Ah, the nurse.
I think I'll be able to get you the...
It's about time.
I want to...
What?
I don't... I have...
If you have to.
Master Marcus?
Yes?
I'll go and get...
If you say.
The machine... A roll of transparent tape. It's sticky. I'll use the magic tape to stick both halves of the card together. It works. actually did find a card. Take a look at this. Is this a special card? I'm only asking because of the nubs and such.
It's damaged.
It's almost as good as new.
No, unfortunately. Absolutely no damaged or repaired cards can be used in play.
But
I know the rules exactly and I can make no exceptions. You're not allowed to use that card.
and you're certain you didn't just make that up?
What?
Hello, Mr. Shieldhand.
Hello, Wilbur. What do you want?
I'm off. The sandwich would be just... Master Marcus?
Yes?
Mr. Shieldhand says I'm not allowed to use a card that's been repaired.
Oh, he does he? I beg to differ.
What's that?
The official rules. And it says here, one may use a card in any condition as long as at least 51% of the card is intact and the text can be read.
Which means...
The card is absolutely fine, and that little weasel risks being thrown out of the Players' Union if he doesn't accept your challenge. Take the rulebook, stick it in his pipe and make him smoke it, Wilbur.
with the greatest of pleasure. I'll go and get...
If you say so.
Hello, Mr. Shieldhand. The rules say something very different about broken cards to what you did, Master Shieldhand.
That can't be right.
Oh, yes, it is. I hereby challenge you, and I will use the card.
But, well, that won't help you anyway. I am the champion. That's impossible.
That was a win, I'd say.
But I'm the unbeaten champion.
The once beaten champion. May I have the sandwich now?
That's not fair. You cheated. I want a revenge match.
We agreed that I get your sandwich if I beat you, and I won.
But I'm not going to give it to you. I want revenge.
I won, fair and square. And that's exactly what I'm going to tell everyone too.
Oh, that's not possible. I'm the champion. Me! Nobody can beat me.
How about this? You give me the sandwich, and I'll just forget about ever having beaten you.
And I want my cards back. All the cards. Yours too. We've never played.
And I get the sandwich?
That's it. And this won't ever be mentioned again, okay?
All right. That should be a feast for the rats. Chow down.
Wilbur, did you bring that thing here?
I sure did.
It almost crushed Tiny Tim.
Oh, sorry, Bud.
Hey, that's fantastic. With this sandwich, we can all eat our fill and finally leave this hole.
Happy to hear it.
But we're not going until you get your mage degree. We're going to help. Just ask me if there's anything we should look for in the sewer for you.
Oh, thanks. I'll do that.
And here's one of my spare masks. I won't let the Martians see me again. You can claim you defeated me. So, good luck.
Thanks. Look what have here? The King of Thieves' mask.
That's what I've said all along. If you want something done, then you have to do it yourself.
That's right. Now can I choose something from your stock?
Yes, a deal's a deal. You can choose 2 items.
2? We agreed on 3.
I don't think so. I still remember exactly. You bring me the King of Thieves' mask, and I'll let you choose 2 items as a reward. But nothing from my deluxe range.
But...
No arguments. You've earned it, my boy.
Hello, Mr. Merchant.
Ah, the rat.
I want to collect my reward. I would like a roll of magically treated cloth as a reward for my epic battle against the King of Thieves.
Well, the roll is pretty valuable.
Do you think someone just give me that mask as a present? I earned that roll.
Yeah, well, here.
I'll come back later for my reward.
Take your time,
I have to go. Maybe I'll come by later.
if you have to.
A roll of magically treated cloth. Enough for me to make myself a nice set of mage robes. I have the needle and thread too. Now all I need is the pattern and I'm good to go. Hello.
Wilbur, what can I do for you?
I'll just...
I have seen that you are going to come back. See you then.
That's the marker.
Yes?
I'll go and get...
If you say so.
That's the marker.
Yes?
What do I need to make my...
You need a length of magical fabric, a magical needle and thread, and you mentioned something about a cutting pattern.
Right. What do I need?
You need a length of magical fabric, a magical needle and thread.
Right. Ta-da! I've got a pile of gold for you, Master Marcus.
Really? Amazing. Who did you mug then?
I would never mug anyone. Real heroes just don't do that kind of thing.
And that's what you want to be. A hero. Not an easy job, that. But thanks for the gold.
I'll go and get...
If you say so.
Oh, I'd give a lot to be able to read these books, but I'm sure only students are allowed to do that. I don't have anything I need to talk to him about.